3.
Okay, one more.
Oh. 1.
Wait, I gotta get my song ready.
Okay.
225. Okay.
God, you already told me that. You think I'm gonna forget? Like, come on, this is my podcast.
All right.
I didn't know you were gonna play this shit.
yeah, get down, baby. It's loud because it's in our headphones, baby. It's good.
The babe's sleeping.
It's good. The baby's sleeping. Frankie.
Okay, like kind of like zone it out, you know? Like,
Okay.
What's up, everybody? Hey. Welcome to another episode of Downtime with Kid Ash.
Hey,
I like
Kid
that
Ash in the
better.
building like a T.
Episode 225.
Yeah, that's what it is, guys. Welcome to another episode.
Thanks for being on my pod, babe.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being in my kitchen.
Thank you for letting me get this song off. I think
Why'd
it was.
you choose that
I don't
song?
know. That song was like special to me.
I was expecting like a backyard bop.
I was remember I've been telling you about my old songs that I liked.
Turn it off
I don't want to get demonetized. My channel's back. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Wait, get that closer.
This.
Guys, we have the baby in the building.
Oh yeah,
with
show
us.
him Frankie.
She's asleep.
Frankie's in this piece like a puzzle. Look at that.
You know what? It takes a village, and also I hope you watched the whole thing, all of this, because we tried to pod Monday? No, when was it?
It was about 2 days ago.
Okay, and she was like, no. Obviously, we're not in the stew because we have a baby. She's 4 months. Damn, I haven't been on the pod for a minute.
We're not in the downtime stew.
We're at the home stew. We're in our dining room.
You feel me like some titties?
She's not far, so we're not going to be raising the roof.
Yeah, she's posted up like a lamp pole right here, but I think she'll be good though. Because we had
what time is it? Because it's literally 10:52.
Friday night. We doing it.
My homie Phil. I never
Felipe, what up, bro?
He watches
Get
while
it
he
poppin'.
does his side hustle. So shout out to my
Hell
homie
yeah.
Felipe.
Felipe in Vegas. What's up, bro?
Vegas. Oh, baby.
I remember, baby.
Okay. So yeah, the baby, she's here. We gotta kind of. Anyway, we tried to pod. We tried to pod a couple days ago. We couldn't do it because it's like she knows, huh?
Yeah, because she wants to be. She's a Garcia, so she just wants to be like.
She wants to be
partying
in the mix.
mix.
She wants to be the center of attention. So she's a Garcia, but she's also me. Wants to be center of attention. But even right now, we were about to start, and then she started screaming.
I had to go get her.
She doesn't really do that.
I had to nuzzle her up real quick, and then.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Electricity.
Anyways, so let's get into it. Where have I been? I've been having a baby.
All right, guys. So quick backstory. Last time that Ash was on the podcast was episode 214.
I was pregnant.
And she was pregnant still. It was
like
November 9th, 2020.
So I was like November, December, January. Okay, like almost 7 months.
Damn, I remember that. But you were still doing it. We were
What was I doing?
living life and loving life. Like should I?
The hell? Oh my god. Cut this out.
Steer this.
Editor, cut this out.
Let me steer this one back on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, so the last time that she was on the pod was November 9th. And damn, that was a minute ago. If you think about it, that was like way before even Bolt Friday. You know, before we even went to like the Death Wish premiere.
When you
like
put
before
it that way.
shit. Randy was still working with us.
Fucking Randy.
Randog. Shout out to Randy.
Randall.
You guys got to check him out.
doing
RCG
his
Transports.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it, bro. You guys make sure you follow him. Shoot him some love. Randy's doing it, dude. He's just like, you know, if there's something to get done, he's what?
Doing it.
That's it. Big shout out to
Is that
Randy.
who you
Yeah,
wanted me to
hell
say?
yeah.
Okay.
I love it, guys.
And we're next to each other. Usually on the pod, if you're just listening, not watching, we're right across.
Yeah, so this is kind of cool too. You know, because this was how it was.
I feel like in charge, and I like this. Like,
Good.
I don't feel like you're looking at me. Like, I'm always in charge. So, like, it's weird when I'm in your stew. Like, you're in my house right now.
I'm in your stew right now?
You're
or what?
in my stew.
I love it, baby. Thank you for having me. This stew's pretty lit right here.
Very welcome, baby.
Hell yeah. I've been grubbing all damn day, guys. Today,
oh my God, yeah.
Today Ash took me on a straight up field trip. So I got off of work early today. I got off about noonish,
Yeah.
I came home. I had a sando. She made me a fire ass sando with brioche bread and just thin.
What did you call it though?
I forgot. I got to see the letters to put it together. But anyway, thinnest meat. Like, I didn't even know if she put meat on the sandwich because it was just it was so thin.
Okay.
The meat was full over her head.
I thought you were being serious.
So anyways, had a sando, and then we went to the Topanga Mall. That shit was lit.
I know,
babe.
dude. I had a plan, and
what was your plan?
What if I don't want people to listen to this and be like, Frank?
Not him.
So
his palms are sweaty.
Frank's generous. He's always generous. Like, he never says no to me, but at times it takes some like
a village. Remember we had a village.
Sometimes it takes like a lot of convincing, but he never says no. Maybe I'm just a good convincer.
You'd be a lawyer.
But
Kim K.
Yeah, you never say no, but I'm like, you know what? He got off of work early. Like, let's go to the mall. Like, and okay, so only people that know you really well know that you don't like to smoke. Frank doesn't drink at all.
I haven't drank since November 2010. Throw in the fucking applause right here.
Oh, you don't have your thing.
Fuck
yeah. Your little. Yeah. So he will indulge in adult
plants. Plants. Just say adult plants. Yeah, it's cannabis.
Okay, I don't smoke at all. So an adult cannabis, responsible cannabis.
Yeah.
Only at nighttime though. But I was like, whoa, well, what if, and he won't like drive and do it, obviously.
Never.
So I'm like, what if you smoke and I'll drive, obviously, and I always sit in the back seat with the baby, always now. And I'm like, you sit in the back, like he's not like where he doesn't know what's going on. But
all loopy. I wish. Fuck that. I used to be all loopy.
But
I don't get
he
loopy
doesn't
no
really
more.
have the energy to say like, no, why, babe? What do you need that for? What do you want? Like, come on, you know. So he's like, okay. He's just like, whatever. He just is like, charge it to the
game. We spent like $50 on coffee today, bro. What's really good? All right, let me tell you guys about this fool right here, right? So we go into Nespresso, and it's like you're in fucking Louis Vuitton and shit, and then you're like getting 2 things of coffee, and then she's like, well, if you get 3 more, you get 1 more for
from
free.
$20 to like $55, but you get 1 more for free. You're gonna buy that anyway, so why wouldn't you just buy it now?
And I was just listening, and that lady's just hustling Ash. And I'm just like, and then
I just walk away when it's time to pay.
Even before that, the lady like didn't answer Ash or something. Ash was like,
oh, I forgot to talk to you. Oh my God, let's talk about it. Dude, bruh, I forgot. This bitch.
This fool.
Babe, was she not rude?
I mean, I noticed it because you reacted.
But I like said something and she like didn't say something. I'm like, am I not being clear? Like, am I like she? And then when I said, do you guys have? Because I didn't know the name of the coffee that I wanted. I just knew that it was blue. The little pod was blue, and it was a double espresso. It wasn't a regular coffee. And so when I asked her, and I'm like looking at all of them, like, because they have them on display there, and she's holding the menu, but she didn't say, I didn't hear her. But you saw her hold it up. So you're like, oh, babe. And the only reason I knew is because you said it. And when I turned, she was like, yeah. And I'm like, this
and
bitch.
Ash like straight snapped. Like she said something. Yum, 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 yum. And I was like, oh, yeah.
I did not snap. I was just like, okay.
So trip out on this, guys.
And Ash. I looked at her badge. Hold on. I'm not done. I looked at her badge and it said manager. And I was like, well, that just sets the tone because what kind of manager, you know? Like, right. But then when we went to Abercrombie and I accidentally hit the thing, that was my guy. He was like, I'm like, sorry. And he's like, oh, girl, you can hit it.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's funny.
Anyways.
He got all snippety snappity.
I know, that was
my
guy.
That girl straight irritated you and then still hustled you. That's crazy.
I don't have anything to say that she did.
That's crazy. And then you asked me, was that a good deal? And I was like,
because I like to spend money. You know that. But we're going to buy them anyways.
I know. That's why I'm not even tripping.
She said it was going to expire.
Yeah.
So she said it was going to expire soon. So I'm like, might as well just get them. Anyways, whatever.
That's the hustle.
We're not going to spend the whole pod talking about an espresso. So.
She's all mad. Yeah, so we went to the mall today, and it was lit, dude. We went in there, and then we went shopping for Frankie Baby. We're going to get to her right now because we're going on the timeline, but you guys are going to know all about Frankie Baby. She was, so we just took her for her, like, third time in an elevator. It was really memorable.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, it was cool. We just went to the mall, and we shopped for her. Where did we go? What was that store called?
Cotton On Kids.
Cotton On for Kids. And then we got her a llama. It's real lit.
So that's your thing. Okay, we need to get to Frankie.
Okay, yeah. Let's get to it then. So
last time I was on, I was like, what, almost 7 months pregnant?
Yeah, due in January.
February. I was due February 15th. Remember?
Oh, dude, that's right.
Oh my God.
I need my pen and my paper. I don't have it right now.
I was due February 15th. And she came early. Well, not by choice or not because she wanted to come early, but we had to have her early.
Facts.
Minor thing. Nothing crazy, thank God. It was rough. Labor was rough.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Thank God. Frank was right there by my side the entire time.
We were kind of shook because it was about time for COVID. Like, you know, all the regulations were going and it was like, damn, I don't even know if they're going to let me in there, you know? And I was like, come on, dog. For real?
Because I think EJ and May, May was by herself.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's so sad,
sure,
dude.
Yeah.
That shit was too crazy. It was like, they were doing the most. You know, I didn't even want to get into that.
Yeah, that's another story. This is not about that. This is about Frankie. So, yeah, we went in Saturday, April 3rd. April? April is because it's all of everybody's birthday in April.
Like that meme where the kids dancing with the sunglasses on.
January 30th was a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's back up. It was like January 27th. I had been seeing a specialist because I had like low amniotic fluid. So was going to the specialist every week. So then that it was a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday. I was going in. I think it was January, let's say 27th.
Okay, yeah.
8, 9. I don't know. Whatever. And he was like made a big deal about it. He's like, you need to go in now. You need to be induced now.
And you thought that day.
He's like, and I was bawling. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not ready. And he's like, are your bags packed? And I'm like, no. And he's like, where's your husband? And I'm like, down the street. His shop is down the street. So I call Frank and I'm like, we need to go home. We need to get all of our stuff and we need to go to the hospital. And Frank's like, what?
Damn, that's crazy.
Luckily, thank God we get to the hospital. And I wasn't even 38 weeks. I was like 37 weeks, like 37 and a half. And they said they wanted to try to get me to 38 weeks, right? So my regular doctor was like, no, let's wait till 38 weeks Saturday, which was a couple days away. Whatever, fast forward. Saturday, we get there at 9 a.m. They start like the inducing process. Is it induction? Inducing? Is that like a word?
Induction, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Doesn't sound right, but I think it is. Anyways, yeah, we get there at 9 a.m. Nothing all day, all night. And then
damn, we're straight up posted watching Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Hilarious. So around I don't know. It's so much happened, and I won't bore you with all of the craziness and the emotions, and then like the issues that happened, and like we thought one thing was gonna happen, another thing happened, and it just.
And we ended up having twins.
No, we didn't. I was in tears the whole time. I was afraid. It was so much. But thank God Frank was right there. But every time I looked at your face, you looked scared.
Did I?
Yeah.
I wasn't really scared, to be honest, like of the whole thing. I was just like anxious, like, okay, cool. When is this going to happen? And I just wanted to make sure that you were like comfortable the whole time. So it made sure that you had like food and water and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then there was a time where they thought I was going to have a C-section, so I couldn't even eat anymore. I was starving, and I hadn't had like a sandwich. I hadn't had lunch meat the whole pregnancy because it's like bad for you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she's like, oh, we have sandwiches, whatever. And I'm like, can I just get some food? And then the doctor was like, well, no, because you may be having a C-section. And I was just like, I'm starving. Like, I'm going to throw up. And even when I was pushing, I was like, I think I'm going to throw up because I was so fucking hungry.
I think I had the bag, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Anyways, fast forward. Labor, like when we started pushing, it was like 5 minutes, and she flew out, and she was there, and she was perfect, and
she's best. She's
here, and she's the best, and she's 4 months now.
She weighs 14 pounds. She's now,
14 pounds. She weighed 6 pounds when she was born.
Thick.
She's a freaking. She's so perfect.
Look, let's have a cry counter. Ding! 1 right here, guys.
She's perfect.
She's so freaking down, guys. She's like the best thing that's ever happened to us. She brought all of us closer to each other, and we're all just bonding. And it's like both Ashley and I have our own family now, you know, so we get to do what we want to do and raise our kids how we want them to be raised, and, you know, instill the values that we think are important in them. And it's just, you know, before, not saying that before it wasn't like that, but this just all even makes it even more tight knit.
For sure.
You know, just even seeing like Christian just being like so loving to Frankie.
Oh my God, it's like, the best.
You could see like the protectiveness just like in his eyes. You know, he'll do anything for her. Yeah. And that's dope. That's all you can want, you know, is we'll all do everything for each other in this family.
She's fucking funny too. She's so funny.
She just learned bubbles, guys. She does raspberries.
I think she's like, I think she has a lot of like my personality. I think she's very like sassy. I think she's sassy, and she lets us know when she doesn't like something. Don't you think? Yeah,
she has it's not even like a cry. It's like a yell. Like it's a straight up infant yell. And
but like, she only does it when like she really wants something or needs something. Like she chills a lot of the time.
Yeah, she'll post up. Like we haven't had, knock on wood, we haven't had a chance or a time with Frankie lately that she's just been like ultra bad. Sometimes she's just not comfortable.
That's not a good word, because she's
naughty. The baby's naughty. When the baby's naughty.
Well, who said that? Was it Benny? Who said, like, the baby's naughty?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. But when she's never bad. You have
to think, babe.
She just posts up.
She's literally new to the world. You can't call her like bad or naughty. Like, she doesn't fucking know. She didn't ask for this shit. Like,
you know what I mean?
Why does he keep doing that?
I don't know. It's the spirits in this room.
Don't even start.
I know. I wanted to watch fucking Conjuring. Do you think Christian will watch it with me?
No. Oh my God. Very small. Am I allowed to say
Nah,
that?
don't.
Okay, never
Big
mind.
shout out to my homie C2. I love you, big dog. I got you.
Okay, fine. No, you're right.
But it's like, I don't even know if I want to watch it, because I don't. But then I'm like, I kind of like, scary movies kind of creep me out. Like, why do I have to do that to myself? I could just watch like Caddyshack or something, you know?
What's Caddyshack?
With John Candy. It's like
who's John Candy?
You know, he's Bob Stevenson's brother.
I have no idea who Bob Stevenson is.
From Wilmar Productions.
What's Wilmar? Are you kidding? I'm going to pee my pants. What?
You have no idea?
No.
Lucille Ball?
Who's Lucille? I'm kidding. I know who Lucille Ball is. But that's it.
Shit, dude. It's crazy. Like
Bob Candy? What'd you say?
Bob Candy Shack Man Randy. What? Dude.
I'm like 6 years younger than you.
That's,
you need to like.
But think about it though, dude. Like 6 years, that's crazy because there's so much stuff that you just don't know. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
There is a lot I don't know. I don't know. That's a big difference. When I was in 6th grade, you were in, we talk about this, 9/11. You were like in high school.
I was a sophomore.
I was in 6th grade, you disgusting. I like that beanie.
Thank you. Shout out to Baker Boys.
Oh my God, I'm wearing a Baker shirt.
Oh shit. Damn. Oh, and then we got
Flo on Baker.
Ash is, she's literally Flo on Baker.
Flo.
She's Flo for Baker. And look at this Downstar skate hoodie. This shit is so crispy.
Yeah, I want one.
I got you, baby. They're like the material is so dope because I hate to buy a hoodie from someone, especially spent like $65 and it's like that whack ass material. I'm
How
like,
much are these?
These are probably like 65, I think.
You just said I hate to spend 65.
I mean, I'll buy one. I'll buy a $65 hoodie.
Why do you
as long as it's good?
Say it again. Why do you hate buying a 65?
As long as it's good quality hoodie.
Oh, this is good quality.
That's what I'm saying because I bought a hoodie before. Nice. I bought a hoodie from Adam 22 shit, and the sweater on the inside it said independent and then the model number. So I just the next time I ordered my sweaters, I just said I want this one. So they were able to order those ones.
Okay.
So yeah, because I don't want to be rocking some shit that I don't even want to rock.
Yeah.
That was me.
What?
I touched the bottom of the chair.
No, I know. I just wanted to see.
But yeah, Frankie's posted up like a light pole right now. She's loving life, guys. Like in the morning.
No, she really is. Like she doesn't want to sleep like during the day because she's like laughing.
Yeah.
And then she's like tired, so she'll be cranky. But then she starts to laugh. She's crazy, dude. She's freaking hilarious.
She gets mad attention all day. She just posts up. Just imagine being her. Like people are always feeding you, cleaning you, taking you out.
Imagine being a baby.
I know. That'd be lit, dude. I would be a baby for a week. You know, would you be my mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be tight. Hungry.
I'll clean your butt, babe.
Hungry. I was like, hungry, more hungry.
You're annoying.
I would, baby.
Yeah, but these seltzers are bomb.
Oh yeah, the ones from Costco. Yeah, guys, if you guys are listening to us on YouTube, in the comments, let us know if you tried these hard seltzers from Kirkland from Costco.
And this rim paste.
That's right.
I'm not even gonna show it because they need to sponsor this podcast.
No, you gotta give the people some love.
I don't know what it's called. It just says rim paste.
It just says rim paste, but show them your drink. How you done finagled that joint right there, dude? That looks so good.
It's like literally running out. There's none, so
killer.
It's kind of.
But she doesn't mess with Truly. So guys, if you've tried these before, what are your thoughts? Because those might be crack, you know.
The Trulies, I think there's too much sugar. They just give me a headache. And the White Claws, they just give me bad headaches.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're parents of 2 now.
That's crazy.
Frankie Elle Garcia, she's in the building. And
what else has happened?
My pops.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, we didn't even
talk about that because it hadn't even happened.
Did you talk about it at
yet.
all on the phone?
I mean, a little bit, but not anything deep.
It was hard too because I think what was it like? Your dad had the stroke maybe 2 weeks before.
Well, we didn't even talk about that. So it was like my pops, the whole family got COVID.
Oh yeah, because it was November, so they got it December. Oh my God. Okay, so December. They got it like a week before Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. So we all couldn't even see each other for Christmas. That's my first time ever in my life that we've never spent or that we didn't spend Christmas together.
We were just, we were being cautious mostly because like I was pregnant and because we didn't know what was going to happen in the hospital. Like, did they want, I knew I was going to have to get tested in the hospital, but I didn't know if they wanted Frank to get tested, and if he tested positive, then would he not allowed to allowed to be in the room? And I was like, I can't, like, I mean, I can do it without him, but I don't want to do it without him, you know? Yeah. So we were just being like super cautious the last like month or so.
Yeah, we weren't really seeing anybody, and even the guys at work, like we were very distant from each other.
Yeah, so they got their whole house got COVID. Frank's mom, dad, sister. I don't know if the boys did, but
I think Daniel did, but I don't think Benny did.
Oh, he was tested too.
Yeah.
Anyways, they all, the whole house. So this was right before Christmas. So we ended up not getting together. Everybody was like, we just were home, which was also like, it was nice. It was the first Christmas in our home, our new home. We just kind of hung out. It was just us. Like, we just opened gifts and like, we just kind of chilled because it's on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on a normal year is so crazy for us. Like,
yeah.
We are not home for like 24 hours, basically. We come home to sleep.
Oh my God. She's Gucci, man.
We come home to sleep and then we leave again.
And we back, guys. Let's take a quick break for our sponsor, Heel Toe Auto. An important part in buying Honda parts online is making sure that you can trust the company that you're dealing with to get you the parts reliably. You spend a lot of money and you spend a lot of time doing research on your build. The last thing that you want to do is send cash to a website where you may never see it again, and worse yet, never see the parts. With Heel Toe Automotive, an 18-year track record is part of the deal. Heel Toe brings you deep industry connections, professional part recommendations, alternative ideas when your parts aren't available, and they'll even contact you when something on your order looks out of the ordinary before it ships. Heel Toe's unique checkout allows you to select a deadline to receive your parts to make sure that you can get them in time for your project plans. You can buy parts anywhere online, but Heel Toe knows what truly matters to an enthusiast: professionalism, swiftness, and accuracy. Heel Toe is in your corner. Make sure you guys check out Heel Toe at heeltoeauto.com, or you can call or text them at 949-295-1668, or you can check them out on Instagram at Heel Toe Automotive. Big shout out to Marcus from Heel Toe. Great guy. He's always treated me so well, and him continuing supporting the podcast means the world to me, guys. So please, if you can do us a favor, just text him right now and say thank you for supporting Downtime with Downstar, because without Heel Toe and our other sponsors, we couldn't continue doing the show. So shoot him a text right now, please, 949-295-1668, and make sure you guys check him out on Instagram. Like I said, shoot him a follow, shoot him a comment, and shoot him some love at Heel Toe Automotive. Now back to the show.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like all coming up into Christmas. Like the 20th of December, it starts revving the fuck up, and you're
like, because we're like last minute gifts.
Did we get Benny a gift? Oh my God, we just got him 3 things. We gotta get him 4.
We gotta get him 5. What else can we get him?
Just grab this, get him gum. You know, we're just going nuts. And then it's like, okay, we got to go to this house and this house and this house and this house, this house.
Okay, so like, Christmas Eve, bro, we do like Frank's dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, you know, like you guys do like the whole this. Like, I'm not used to that. I'm used to doing just like my mom, dad, brother. Like,
so this is, so this
y'all
is our,
are crazy.
This is our schedule, guys. So we do Christmas Eve at my dad's family's house. Go home and do the family's gifts like late at night, like in midnight.
The family, he means your family.
Yeah.
Like his mom and dad and
yeah. And then sisters. When we get home, the next morning.
No, so we come home, we go to sleep. The next morning we wake up, we do the gifts like our family, which is like us.
And
like
Christian.
Us two and the kids. Kids now,
Frankie
but
now.
Before it was just Christian.
Frankie needs so much stuff for Christmas.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
And then we go to my mom's house. No. We go
Olivia's.
to Christian's grandma's house That one's we try to do quick. He wants to stay there forever. Obviously, we can't. We go to my mom's house quick, but my mom lives far. She lives like an hour and 20 minutes.
Just in San Fernando Valley.
From us. We go all the way out there. We hang out for a couple hours and we leave, head back to his mom's side of the family. And so it's just like Christmas Day.
It's that same meme. Put that dude in there.
By the time we get home,
we're like humbug.
It's the 25th. The next day we have we don't have school. I used to have work.
Yeah.
You go to work.
And there's mad stuff everywhere.
We just like drop it and then
presents everywhere.
It's more of a chore than anything.
Yeah, for real. It's not about our guy Saint Nick or Jesus. It's about like presents. Mad presents.
So anyways, yeah. So this year it was just like we opened our gifts. I think Olivia spent the night here. And then like she took Christian and they like opened their gifts. Oh no. He went to their house the night before.
Got you.
Anyways,
yeah,
it was nice because we just chilled. Like we got to enjoy our first year in the new house, you know. But at the same time, it was like, you know, Frank's like worried because he didn't get to see his family. Oh, we didn't see my mom either. Like, anyways, fast forward. When was it? July. It was like, or January, like 2nd or 3rd.
It was my grandma's birthday, wasn't it? Oh, the 3rd. Yeah. Well, so my dad, he like, the COVID was hitting him.
So everybody else was like okay at that point.
Yeah, but he was still like not doing well. Mm-hmm. And then he got to a point where he was just like super weak, and he told my mom to call the ambulance. So they took him to the hospital.
Because he couldn't walk.
Yeah, because his legs, he felt like he was losing function of his legs.
I wonder if that was anything with the stroke.
Who knows, you know? So it's like, so then he goes to the hospital and he's like recovering from COVID. Mm-hmm. And, you know, everything was just getting better. And
it had been how long? Maybe?
Probably like a week though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the hospital for about a week. And we're FaceTiming with him, and you know he's just looking better, and I'm glad he's like kicking it, right? So then one day, my mom calls me early in the morning.
It was early. It was,
and
like
it's like
9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
If anybody in the family calls me at like a real odd hour,
I feel like even if your mom calls you, because she never really calls.
Exactly. My mom will text me. You know, I usually call my mom every day.
But he was like calling every day, like his mom, and being like, oh, how's dad doing? And he would like text with his dad and stuff. And then his mom was calling, and then he answered the phone, and then like, I don't know, I think I just kind of like knew something was up.
Yeah.
Because like she doesn't call unless it's like, you know, it's like something serious. And then I just was like, I was literally laying down in the bed. I'm like 9 months pregnant at this point. And I'm like looking at Frank, and he's talking on the phone, and he's just like his face, and he's like, like what? Like his voice changed, and I'm just like, oh my God, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then you guys just like hung up quick. It was like a quick conversation, and then the way you're like, my dad had a stroke. He's going in for like emergency surgery, brain surgery. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I didn't even know how to process it. I think that I just was just so calm, but I was like, oh my God, like, this is not happening. Like, this is not real. This is like, it was such a crazy time, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then Jacqueline came. Oh my God. She's such a freaking sweetheart. Like,
yeah. Big shout out to Jacqueline.
So one of Frank's best friend's wives,
my best friend, Chente.
She works.
Yeah.
At the hospital that she actually worked not on the floor, but like she just knew what was going on, and she went to check on him, and like she knew before like even your mom knew, because she was like, does the family know?
Yeah, because she even came over that morning.
She showed up. She just showed up.
Yeah,
like,
she just like rang the doorbell, and I was just already like I was just like so upset, and I was like, who's at the door, you know?
We were getting ready to go tell your sister, because Brandy didn't even know yet. And we were just like getting dressed, like we didn't even have food here, nothing. We're like, oh my god, we need to eat something. I needed to eat something because I'm like 9 months pregnant, you know, I'm starving, whatever.
All day you're eating.
I know. But she just showed up and she was telling us, and we were all just like crying, like, oh my god, like I cannot believe this. And we're just like sitting here, and she's like talking to us and trying to calm us down. And oh my god, it was such a crazy time. We literally got food and went to the hospital.
Yeah.
We just sat there all day
till literally like 5 or 6 at night.
We couldn't go inside, and we just sat outside, and we're like talking to the nurse on the phone, and like he was in surgery. But
it was cool because like my aunts came, and everybody was just hanging out there and support. Yeah, and just it was just like, yeah, they were just there, like posted up, like we'll see what's gonna happen, you know, like some real family shit, and that was cool.
Yeah,
you know, that was good. I wish my dad would have seen something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but even after that, like the
video.
Yeah, so when my dad's recovering, it's like it's pretty bad. Like his whole left side, it was just not working, and his speech is just like super mumbled. You couldn't understand.
But if you think about how his speech was back then to how it is now,
yeah, he's improved hundreds of percent. You know, he's gotten so much better.
He's not 100% there, but
he's like way better than what he was before. And it's like we put together this video for him about like everybody just
all his friends, contribute, or
family, like encouraging him,
saying like, you know, support. Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's these lights.
Yeah, maybe, because it's a lot of light bulbs.
I don't see this one going. Yeah. A lot of supportive and encouraging words.
Yeah.
Just like everybody, it was like Frank, Christian, and I, and then like all of his friends, and then like brothers and sisters, and like,
yeah, all the homies and stuff, and it was cool. That's the AC.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a good message. Yeah, it was good. It was hard. It was a hard time. He was in the hospital for a long time.
It was like a couple months, maybe. Yeah, maybe 2 months.
God, you know what? Like, being in the hospital, some people love it, but like, or not love it, but like when they have a baby, they're like, they don't mind being in the hospital. But I was like, get me the fuck out of here. We didn't get to leave the following day because Frankie had jaundice.
Yeah.
So we had to stay an extra day because I guess she had it like a little bit more, like it was a little worse than like just like a normal case. So we had to stay. But dude, I was like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I cannot do this anymore. Like,
and that was just for 2 days.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Imagine 2 months.
Hell no.
He was fed up with that place, and
he can't even like tell them like what's wrong. But on the bright side, like he's walking with a walker now on his own, and
he's like working out.
Determined.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is. He's working out like his legs and stuff. He has this. It's like a pedals where you can just set it on the floor and just pedal your legs.
Set it and forget
it, baby. And he's just rolling around. So him and Frankie have a bet going. It's whoever is gonna walk first gets $1,000. So
who said that?
Frankie said it.
There's a bet, but there's no money involved. Frankie doesn't have money.
It's hard for me to like have bets without any money, you know. So you got to just throw some kind of
$20.
$20. Speaking of money, well, let's not get off the subject. So yeah, Pops, he's doing much better now. Thank you everybody who showed your concern.
Yeah, it was so rough that it was rough. Yeah, I was pregnant and stuff, and it was hard to watch like you go through that, you know. Yeah, it was hard for me, but like I have been through some tragic things with my dad, so it was like triggering for me, you know. But it was, what was worse than that was watching you have to go through that, you know, especially because like it was supposed to be like a happy time, and like, you know, it was hard. It was such a hard time, and I would just for weeks like watch you, and I'm like, oh my God, I just feel so bad. Like, I hope that he will be okay when the baby comes. And then like your dad didn't even know when the baby came. Yeah. Because he was like in the hospital, and like
we FaceTimed him. That's the first time that he saw Frankie.
Yeah. How crazy. Yeah. It was a crazy time. It was just so much going on, and like nobody could visit your dad. Nobody really, like, we weren't really
we couldn't even visit him. The only contact we had was with Jacqueline. Yeah. You know, so man, like, we owe her so much, dude. Like, I could just imagine if savior. I could just imagine if she, like, we didn't have her. Like, what would we know? We wouldn't even know what the hell was going on, you know? And you know what I was thinking too? I don't even want to say it.
What?
No, I'll tell you later. But it's just like, it's just crazy how everything happened, especially around COVID. And it was just, things were just so weird. And there were so many different protocols that you couldn't do this, you couldn't that. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit is so whack.
Like, not even one person, like, not even
one person. Like, what's really good?
Like,
you could just.
I couldn't even imagine if you were in the hospital, and like, no offense to any of the, like, I know that this is over, like, above you. You can't, you're just doing what someone above you is telling you what to do. So this is no shame in anyone. But like, if someone told me that I couldn't be by your side while you're going through, I'm already crazy.
You'll be like the Irritator, like the movie we just watched.
What was it?
I don't know, with Stephen Hawking or something.
It wasn't Stephen Hawking?
The Experiencer.
Russell Crowe.
The Experiencer.
The Hallucinator.
The Aggravator.
I'm gonna be
that fool get all mad because the bitch honked at him.
What
fucking stupid preppy.
Oh my God, what is it? You're a fucking idiot.
The Instigator or something. It's on Amazon Prime.
What is
guys.
it? Oh my God.
I don't know. Here, I have it in my text. Infuriator. The Hallucinator. What
the Aggravator.
The fuck is it called? Let me see. Oh, I asked them their age and they said, why, what's up? And I never responded. How am I going to just ask somebody, what's your entire birthday? Oh, the unhinged. Unhinged, dog. It's a...
What's up with the Instigator?
That fool's straight murdered.
Hallucinator.
He straight murdered mad people.
Have you
because someone honked at him?
Oh my God! If you've seen Unhinged, slide in the DMs. I need to know what's your
comment below, guys.
What's the movie critiquer?
Popcorn? Siskel and Ebert.
What?
Popcorn.
What's that website? They
Rotten Tomato.
Rotten Tomato.
Why are you getting mad at me? Because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. That's on you.
Can we pause this?
Why?
I need a pee.
Okay, go ahead. I'll chill.
Get the time.
No, I'm gonna keep talking.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Don't talk about me.
What are we talking about?
What do you mean?
Right now, what were we talking about?
The movie.
Oh, the Instigator, the Interrogator. Damn, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this podcast. This is like probably be the best version of me that you'll ever get is when I'm chilling with Ash, because it's like, boom, all the walls are down. You know, I don't got to worry about nothing. I don't got to be watching my back, and I always feel like somebody's watching me, you know. Just post it up. What do you guys think about this set right here? Is this cool? I think we got something in the works. I think it'll be pretty tight. But I like this like setup right here. We got the lights and everything. Cool thing about like the podcast studio is I legit have a suitcase, like not even a big suitcase, like a regular suitcase where I could fit the whole studio in there, minus the lights. Excuse me, but I'll bring it home because I just wanted to pod with Ash. But it's hard for her to get to the shop and us to pod there because like the baby, you know. So brought all the stuff home and it's dope. I'm just talking about how dope the setup is right here, you know, how it looks. Like I think it looks cool.
Maybe we'll just do it here all the time,
you know. I think that would be tight if we just did it right here. But anyway, so we watched Unhinged. So big shout out to Preppy. If you guys don't know,
he was trying to send you a message. It's about like a guy with road rage.
Okay, I'll tell you guys the exact text Preppy sent. I hope he's listening right now. Shout out to you, Preppy. Love you, bro. So it says, dude, ! You guys have to watch this movie, period, if you haven't already. And then it says it's on Amazon Prime. And I said, is it about critters in the wild? Because this fool's always playing. He's always playing with fishing. He's always playing with the critters. The other day he posted a video of him playing with a little black and white snake. I said, "Fool, what are you doing, dog? God. Chill out, bro." Like on a Wednesday.
He's about to be 40, right?
Is he? 82. Oh,
yeah.
81? No.
81 or 82?
Oh, he sent me his
either
birthday.
Way.
Remember I asked him for
he's either 40 or gonna be 40.
81. So yeah, it's 2001 or 2021. August 31st.
Is it?
We should throw Preppy a party.
Oh my god.
Ooh, hey guys, do the math. He was born in 81.
Yeah,
and we're in 2021, right? 2021.
Yeah. August.
So that's 20. Oh, that fool's about to be 40. I just did the math.
June, July. Oh, that's 2 months. 40?
We should FaceTime that fool.
Oh my god, FaceTime.
Let me see. I'll FaceTime his dirty ass. I don't give a fuck. That's the life I live, guys. Live the life that I love and love the life that I love.
He better answer. What time is it? 11:30. I'd be calling RC at 4 a.m.
Fucking RC.
Who else could we FaceTime?
I don't know.
I feel
Look
like
at this fool's not gonna answer, punk ass. Well, he probably has a fishing trip tomorrow.
Oh,
shit! What are you doing, fool?
You're on the pod.
You're on the pod, dog. Damn, bro. In this piece like a tampon. What's good?
We watched Unhinged.
It sucked, dude.
You didn't like it?
Bro, why that fool snap like that, dog?
Were you trying to send Frank a message and telling him not to drive like that?
No, it makes me want to buy. I'm gonna buy everybody in my family a gun.
Good point.
Hey, you're a straight gun toter, bro. You look exact with your mustache and your Bass Pro Shop Dodger Edition hat. Prep has Patagonia on right now.
You have I don't even have one.
You don't?
I'm like Derek. I got knives.
Oh my.
Throwing stars and
Derek has Raphael's freaking forks from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What? So are you turning 40 this year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll be 40.
He even says it like a 40-year-old. Yep. Definitely gonna be 40. Yep.
What are you gonna throw a rager? Like what's the plan?
Probably go fishing.
Oh,
this fool, guys, go spam this fool Bass_Empire and go fucking tell him that's why you're a 40-year-old virgin. I hate this fool, dog. Hey, we're gonna throw you a party at the pad, dude. You should do that. Rager, bro, Mr. Rager.
I'm gonna take some ecstasy, feel the ecstasy.
Ooh, let's do it, bro. You can stay here, dog. Don't even worry about it.
I'll probably eat my arm off or something.
Let's do it, bro.
It's all right.
Live life, love life, and live life, Preppy. You feel me?
How are you guys doing?
We're good.
This is the first time I've seen you guys, and I don't even know how long.
Dude, you gotta come by. Look at there's Frankie right there. We're dead ass doing the podcast right now.
You're literally on the podcast.
Say what's up to your people, dude. Where can they find you at, dude?
What's up, fam? You can find me in the streets. Or on the
Hey, Bad Fish Cartel, if you guys are into fishing, check this fool out.
Wait, where are you going?
What are you doing?
Bus picking up Mia now.
Wait, what'd you say?
Mia, she had a job. She worked at Skating Plus.
That's right.
Oh, damn. She saw Chris Breezy there, huh?
Yeah, and and Ray J, she's like, yeah, Dad, that's the guy that made the sex tape with. Yeah, I was like, I know who he is.
She's telling you.
Oh my God! Don't you hate it when they tell you some shit?
Andy's little brother. You didn't have to say it was.
Oh my God, Mia.
Hey, Preppy. Well, we're gonna holler at you later, bro. But if you want to do a 40-year-old party here, dog.
You were saying virgin.
I haven't thrown a brick ever.
Let's do it, bro. Hey, if you for real, like we'll throw you a party, dog. Just let us know if you'll be here.
We have to call it kickback.
We'll do a flyer preps kickback.
A kickback because you've never. Oh my God, that's the story.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, dog. So you're gonna be there. All right. So don't book a fishing trip for your fucking birthday, dude. I'm gonna push you in. Yeah, let me. Never mind, dog. Just that's gonna be it. Just be ready, all right?
I'm ready. Love you guys.
Love you, bro. Later, Preppy. Hey guys, to be honest, like Prep is loved by the community.
He's a great guy.
People DM me all the time, babe.
He is such a catch.
To be on,
he's hot.
Shout out to Preppy. Prep was the slayer, babe.
He's a great dad. He's a great person. You know what? If I knew him when you guys were young, I don't. It's a little questionable.
Yeah, he was an asshole back then.
He's a great guy and he's great looking. Like,
he's a good
beyond
dude.
Me.
Yeah, and he's a respectful dude, and he's just a good pops and a good person, and it's like it's so dope to kick it with Prep. But it's like, you never forget shit, right? You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's like no matter how much somebody changes, you still remember. Like, yo, I remember you fucked me up that time.
Yeah.
Like I don't forget that shit, bro. You think I forgot that shit?
That's
Prep?
why. That's how I feel about my brother. Man.
Oh, with J Bone, she always beefs with her brother. Shout out to J Bone. I love you, brother.
So he has a girlfriend. They've been together longer than Frank and I.
Yeah.
And Anjo.
Shout out to Ange.
And she is like a saint for being with my brother. If you guys know my brother and you're listening to this,
J-Bone, what up?
Y'all know. But Ange is like, you know what I say when I introduce people to them?
To them?
I meant like, I mean like if your friends or something don't know my brother and Ange,
to that couple, yeah.
I will say, this is my sister to Ange, my brother's girlfriend, and her boyfriend.
Oh,
boyfriend
shit.
Being my brother.
But it's because he's your brother, you know.
But do you do that with your sister?
No, but I'm just saying, like, Jesse and I always kick it super tough, and we have like a dope time, you know. Even when we went to my bachelor party, it was like super dope, and we were kicking and talking about
I love
life
my brother.
And stuff.
Like,
but it's just you guys just beef because you're, brother and sister.
Yeah.
Like, I beef with my sisters.
Yeah.
I beef with Bran, but it's just like, man, we've been through a lot of shit, so it's just like, it is what it is. If you guys have a sibling.
No, we don't have a real beef. We just like to joke, but like, I'll fuck his ass up.
Hey, so speaking of that we would just watch Unhinged. Did that change your mind about like how you're always popping off like 50 Cent? 100%. Yeah.
I popped off on this guy I was telling you, and I was wearing like my work. This is when I worked, so this is a long time ago. But
oh yeah, you had your retired anniversary.
We have a lot to talk about. I just remember we have to talk about my birthday party too.
Oh shit, that was lit.
Anyways,
like a firecracker.
I popped off on this guy because he wasn't paying attention, obviously, because I got over and he wasn't like anywhere in sight. I was exiting to take Christian to school, and he wasn't stopping. Like, he was just going, and I'm like, is this gonna
from behind you?
From behind me.
Got you.
And I'm like, oh my God. And then he slams on his brakes like at the last minute. I'm like, he was probably on his phone and just thought nobody was in front of him. Being a
jerk off.
Yeah. Dude, he slammed on his brakes, and like we both ended up like, he got over so that he could say something to me. And me being like the psycho that I am too, he rolls down his window, and I'm like, I roll down mine as well to hear what he has to say.
You're gonna scrap with a dude.
And he's like, you fucking bitch. And Christian is right next to me. And then I'm going off on him. I'm like, don't fucking talk to me like that.
She's out the window like Tupac. Christian, grab the wheel. The fuck, this fool.
You know what? But you you saw how I drive. I drive normal. I don't drive crazy.
But all right, so let's go ahead.
Anyways, I was so mad. Like, don't talk to me like that in front of my son. Like, you weren't paying attention. Obviously, I'm like kind of talking a little bit more like crazier.
Spicy.
And I'm like, shit. I'm literally wearing a Rusnak BMW shirt. Like, this fool's gonna follow me to work. He's gonna know where I work. Like, I'm thinking like
he's gonna do like the interrogator to you.
The unhinge. He's gonna unhinge on me. And so I was taking Christian to school, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'm obviously not going to drop off my kid at school if he's going to see.
Kid's in the back, like fucking Jeepers Creepers.
So when you take Christian to school, you end up, like, everybody that gets off the freeway goes one way. You even go that way. I go a different way. You, like, kind of, like, backtrack, but then you cut.
I know which way you go, yeah.
So I end up cutting that. We like go different ways, and I end up cutting that way, and then I see him pass, and I'm like, oh my God. So I like kind of like pull off, because I'm like, of course, like, hello, I don't want him to know where my son goes to school. This fool's obviously psychopath, whatever. Anyways, whatever. He goes, but I'm just thinking like shit like that, you know, like, is he gonna know where I work? Is he gonna, but he's not paying attention to that, right? Like,
I mean, you never know.
If you look over at someone and you're like talking shit to them, are you gonna look down at their shirt?
I mean, sometimes
you maybe, because you're like smart, but he was obviously,
you know, the way
he
that
wasn't paying attention, and then blamed me.
Yeah,
like,
I think of it everything like Liam Neeson. I'm like, to Kirkland,
left,
half opened, half
right.
empty. Microphone, headphones.
Anyways,
I envision everything is what I'm trying to say.
We threw our first rager.
Damn, you're crazy. You're just like fucking bouncing all over the damn place.
Quick transition. We threw our first rager.
That was not this kind of transition. All right, God, go ahead. My bad. Holler at it. Handle it.
So what did you think of our first rager?
All right, guys. So
in our new house.
It was we're in our new house right now. And it was Ash's 31st birthday. And should I have not said your age?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh,
my 25th.
Bad. She was 25.
I'm 31.
So yeah.
That's crazy.
We threw a party, and we invited probably like 15 people or so?
Like 20.
Yeah. Like 20 people, they came through, and it was just like
just
dope.
Like, it was literally just like our immediate, and it was, so my birthday was Friday the 21st, and one of my best friend's birthday is the 22nd. So we were like, oh, perfect, like, we'll do it together.
Shout out to
Nancy, yeah, we'll do it together, and my birthday will be Friday midnight. It'll be her birthday.
Yep.
So it was perfect, right?
Yeah, it was lit, and we got like Pizza Man Dan. We got like 6 pizzas. Mm-hmm. Everybody freaking grubbed, dude. I like grubbed all kinds of pizza, and there was still more left.
And I liked it because it was like, I think I would say that's a kickback.
Yeah, straight up. And we're gonna throw Preppy a kickback like that.
It was only like our immediate family or our immediate friends, like literally the friends we talk to on a daily.
Yeah.
We didn't invite anyone that like, oh yeah, like we talked to that so and so here and there. Like, it was like my brother, my sister, my sister-in-laws, Nancy's sister. Like, Nancy and I have like a group that we're really close to, like 2 other girls, and I want to say like that's, and then like the boyfriends.
Yeah, and then
Denise,
TJ. Oh yeah,
like
and Davis
friend,
and TJ,
his 2 best
Jay.
friends, and then like Denise and Davis, who we've gotten a lot closer to recently.
Hell yeah, shout out to Denise and Davis.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But like, it was so much fun. We had such a good time, and literally Frankie was upstairs.
Yeah, Christian was upstairs with his grandma, and she was watching Frankie.
Aunt. So they stayed upstairs in our room, which is like kind of like tucked away.
Yeah, it's tuckered.
And
you have like chamoy on your lip.
I didn't. Yeah. Anyways, but she was upstairs and she ended up going to sleep at like 9 or 10.
She posted up.
She was out. And Christian was out.
Yeah, that fool was probably, Granny was right there and he was outro.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, we had
home. We were
super
partying.
good time. Yeah, it was dope, man.
I wouldn't have felt okay if she wasn't here.
Yeah.
I would have been kind of like, you know how some people would be like, I'd feel better if she was like not here, and like, no. I'm glad she was here. I knew she would go to sleep. I knew there would be like a little bit of troubles.
Yeah.
You know how she like started to cry around like 8 o'clock, and I just went up there and like she was good. But I'm glad she was here because...
All right, guys, let's take a break for our next sponsor, Action Clutch. Big shout out to Action Clutch. Thank you guys for coming back as the sponsor for the next season of Downtime with Downstar. We're so excited to grow with you guys. And if you haven't checked out Action Clutch, check them out right now before this read at Action Clutch. They've been working on a lot of stuff, and they're really getting into content, which is awesome. But one of the most critical parts to any build is the clutch. Without a proper clutch, you won't be able to get that power to the wheels. No one wants to spend hundreds of dollars on a clutch that won't hold their power for more than a few races or spirited drives. That's why it's important to go with a kit that you know that you can count on, and that's why many people choose Action Clutch over the competition. Action Clutch makes kits here in the USA with parts sourced locally in Los Angeles. They have kits to replace OEMs clutches all the way up to 1200 horsepower and can be found everywhere from street cars, drag cars, even Formula Drift vehicles. Not only are the clutches made in the USA, but they've made a strong focus this year to give back to a percentage of sales to the community during these hard times, providing impacted families with groceries and other necessities. Contact them today with whatever you need and they'll give you the family treatment. You can check them out at actionclutch.com. And if you don't see what you need on there, you can give them a call at 323-269-6051. Or like I said, check them out on Instagram and you can shoot them a DM and get right to it at Action Clutch, or you can email them at sales@actionclutch.com. Or if you want, you could just honk your horn 5 times in a row. Beep, beep, long beep, beep, beep. And they'll be there right at your door. That's not going to happen. But what is going to happen if you use the code DTWD for checkout, you get 15% off. How lit is that? Go buy yourself a clutch. Now back to the show.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we had our cake and ate it too, literally. Mm-hmm. Like everything was Gucci. Like Christian even got to spend time with his grandma. They're hanging out with his aunt, watching movies, eating snacks.
Yeah.
We're fucking partying, and it's just everybody's having a good time. There's like a rap concert going on outside, and beer pong. TJ came at 7:30 and he left at 10, and we
11.
got him on the ring camera. He did the dip, and he did like, the dip. That's crazy. So I don't even know if I'm like friends with him.
I don't think so. I think we're dropping.
Let us know in the comments, guys, if we should be cool with TJ or not.
Should we be cool with TJ still, or should we drop him? He came at like 7:30, literally.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
Yeah, and I'm like, what's really good,
And he left at 10,
bro?
11. I have the video.
But he is white too, so you know how sometimes they have like a party at like 9 a.m. Saturday at 9 a.m.
No, he lives a double life.
Oh yeah, he's a secret agent, dude, to be honest, because we really don't know that much about TJ.
He literally lives a double life.
Yeah.
And that's
whatever. It is what it is. This fool wants to be fucking Batman and shit. Go ahead. Go have fun with Lois Lane, bro.
Who leaves a party at 10, 11 with hot girls?
And they're like, TJ, come play.
TJ, be my pong partner.
Yeah, and he's like, I gotta go home.
That's why he doesn't hang out with us, because we always talk shit.
Damn, we're whack ass friends.
It was such a good time. And
yeah,
then,
it was dope.
Like, typical me, baby or not, I'm like, I don't want the party to end. Everyone's like leaving. Everybody's like being responsible, like before they get fucked up, or like they got shit to do the next day. And I'm like, lame. So my roll dogs, Brandy,
oh my God,
and my sister Ash, my 2 sisters, Brandy, which is Frank's sister, and my sister Ash, and Jay, roll dogs, stayed till 8 a.m.
Those fools like didn't even sleep. I was out probably what, like 2:00 maybe.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I went
to sleep at 4:30.
Ay.
And then Frankie woke up at 6, and I told Frank I can't do it. I cannot.
I hollered.
He literally fed her with a bottle, which we don't feed her with a bottle anymore. She's a breast only baby these days. And I'm like, I can't do it. I am so tired. He fed her, and then literally she wasn't even sleeping. He just put her down, and she was like, fell asleep.
Live life. That's how we do.
She fell asleep, and then we slept till like, well, oh my God, you guys had soccer that day.
Oh yeah, that was the day we had to go to soccer.
Temecula.
No, this was in Corona.
Silver
remember?
Lake.
No, this was the one in Corona.
Norco.
Yeah, Norco. Fuck.
Yeah.
We passed like right where Skunk 2 was. Mission. It's about 100 miles.
Yeah.
And we busted that mission the next day, but it was tight. We had a good time, and like, I got more sleep than you did. So
for sure, yeah. And the next day, I was just like looking at my house, and I'm like, I bleached my floors. I'm like, because we don't let anybody wear shoes in our house, but that day everybody was like in and out, and I'm like, whatever. I bleached the floors. They were so disgusting and dirty, and like there was beer and tequila and
there's candy because we had a
piñata. Piñata. Frank says piñata. It's piñata.
I know it's like I only took Spanish for
piñata. How do you say it, babe?
I don't even know.
Piñata. He says
like I'm already 36,
piñata.
so I don't even think I'm really gonna be
what
like hitting one of those things anytime soon. I think my days have passed.
So you don't have to say it, right?
I don't know how to say it, to be honest.
Anyways, yeah.
So the party was lit. We had a good time.
It was such a good time, and the house was a disaster.
But it's all good. It cleans up quick. You just need a couple hours.
It was so fun. I wasn't thinking about the mess while I was partying. That's all that matters. It was such a good time. I had so much fun. That was the first time we had like a thing.
Yeah.
Like a thing like that at our house.
And it rolled good.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't anybody that like we didn't know.
That's the thing, is that like I really liked that it was just like really like a tight. I liked everybody, like everybody that was here.
No lames.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
That was literally perfect. If I could redo it, nothing would change.
Yeah.
You know? It was a good time. It was a great time.
Hell yeah.
We had a cake. We had pizza and nachos.
Ooh, we were grubbing dirty.
Oh, the nachos. I love nachos.
I think I'm hungry right now.
Me too. Are you hungry?
Yeah. We should make like pancakes or something. You.
I'm not trying.
You're not going to make pancakes? But yeah, guys, we've just been, we've been busy. Like so much stuff has happened like from November till now. It's just, it's crazy.
I mean, besides like the baby, I mean, that's a lot. The baby just alone is a lot.
Yeah, all that stuff happened probably in like the last few months of the year, and then and then in January, like so much stuff happened.
Yeah.
Like even us moving into the house too.
We moved in October.
Yeah, but I know, but just us like starting to just okay, this is our home base now. Settle in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even right now, it doesn't even feel like a new house to me.
It does not.
It already feels like all right.
It feels like we've been here.
We've been here for a while already, but it's dope because I'll just like, you know, wow.
Oh my God, it's over 6 months.
Dang, live life.
It's been like 7 months.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
crazy.
I mean, that's already a long time.
Because October 1st or 2nd, we closed on the house, but we didn't move in till the end of October because we still had time on our old place. And we were like, we're awful. We didn't start packing the old house until like 2 weeks after like we closed the escrow.
Yeah, I mean, it all worked out in time. It wasn't super stressful.
I feel bad because like I was pregnant. I didn't do anything. I don't even think I packed my own shit.
Yeah.
I packed like a drawer, and I feel bad. You like packed everything and you did everything. And that's what, like, I never want to move again. Like, this is the house that I want to be in.
Yeah.
For a really long time, and then maybe we could pass it on to our kids, Christian, God willing that he's responsible.
Please, son.
40 years later.
40 years. Yeah. But I don't want to move. I love this pad and the neighborhood and everything.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, even when we're like rich, like, I don't even want to move from this house. What more do I need? I mean, if we use like a balcony in our room.
Oh yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah,
A balcony, and then have like a espresso maker out there,
and a
table. Post up.
And then extend we could add on to this house.
I want to just make this house big. I was thinking maybe like 4 stories. Add to the top, like just keep going up.
Can you do that? Why don't people?
If we're rich?
Oh, in the pool.
Yeah.
Our yard is so big that we could add a pool on that side. We were just talking about it today, and I saw a light bulb go.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it and like map it out, but yeah. But just living life, loving life, having a good time.
Things
We've been having
have been really good.
Things have been dope lately.
Even like with the baby, it's not a negative thing, but it is difficult. It's hard at first.
Yeah.
It was hard at first too.
Yeah, if you guys are going to have a baby.
Just getting used to everything. I don't really think there's any way to prepare.
Yeah, no, it's just the only thing that you can know is that you have another level inside of you. You'll click to that next gear, but it's just it's going to be rough, but it'll get easier.
I will say though, like, if I were someone who was doing it on my own, like I know a lot of women like get pregnant and they, whatever is the situation with the father, like I could not imagine like doing it without you.
Yeah, it gives a different respect to like a single mom.
Totally. Even like when I had Christian, I was so young that I don't know if it fully registered like what I was doing, because I feel like having Frankie, I'm like, dude, being a mom and like going through labor and delivery is so underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so crazy to me. I cannot believe what women go through, and then men have the audacity to be like piece of shit parents and stuff. Like, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was just like, how could somebody not want to be in their kid's life? It's crazy. It's just poor kids, dude. Like, every kid needs a parent, and it's just but I think the only thing that would worry me about having another baby is just you having to go through that. But like, from the first 4 months of her life, like, I could do that again. That's no problem for what we get. Like,
yeah, but I mean, but I'm just saying, like,
but
every baby's different, like oh my God, knock on wood, I don't even want to say this out loud, but like, she sleeps through the night.
Yeah.
And she's just so good.
She's a poster.
To say that the next baby will be, it's like the next baby won't be.
The next baby could be like Chucky.
Yeah.
Hey,
what?
Chucky had parents.
Yeah.
So it's just like random.
Yeah.
So it could be anybody. We could birth the next Chucky doll.
She could literally be, she or he, I mean, the next kid could just be like they.
The could be.
Them could be. Just bad. Not bad. That's so mean.
What are you talking about?
Just like,
Frankie's a good baby, but we could have a bad baby.
That's not what I meant, because I literally said earlier, don't say like a bad baby.
Yeah.
Naughty.
We could have a naughty baby. That's what Chucky is. He was naughty.
No, what I meant by bad, which is not bad, because they don't know. You can't hold it against them.
Yeah.
Like, not sleeping through the night. Like, they don't know. They're babies.
They don't even know where they came from. Exactly. They don't even know what is any. They don't even know their brain is. Yeah, so just always think of that next time you want to yell at your kid, like, fool, I didn't ask to be here, lame. You brought me here, and then you're getting mad at me because I
You
puked
wanted to
in your
be
car.
naughty with
You
my
wanted
mom.
to be naughty. You want to be naughty and make me fool, and now you want to be mad? That's your fault, dog. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, it's so, yeah, like.
The hell? Think about that shit next time you want to yell at your kids. But, yeah. So, I don't know what you were saying about having another baby. It's going to be naughty.
Do you want to have
or
another
not.
kid? You know, everybody's wondering it.
Is that the poll everybody's wondering?
Yeah, do you want another
Yeah, I'm
kid?
down for another kid. We just need to space it out just a little bit. You know, because we got to enjoy Frankie like those times too.
100%.
So it's just in due time. Everything's in due time. Everything we've done has always been in due time.
Then we're not going to have an office here.
It's all good.
We got to get rid of the office.
I'll get another shop, like we were saying.
I think that's a great idea.
Right?
Not for the kids, not for kids to have more kids' sake, but because I want to add a pool. And if
think
we
about
get
it
a
like
shop,
this:
then we don't have to
trip out on
worry
this
about,
like
the price
acid.
situation.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The other shop is gonna have for the cars.
Yeah.
And then we'll have like a skate park in there too.
Yeah.
And an office too.
Do you, boo.
Ooh, that would be dope.
You do you, boo.
Do you, boo? Who? Hey, say la. You know, it's some things that you'll.
Where were we? Oh my God. I'm not even going to say where we were.
Where?
You don't remember?
No.
At the baker.
Oh.
We're at the movie.
All right. They can hear you, dude.
I know. I can hear myself. You idiot.
And that fool said, say la. Hey, say la.
He's like Celeste. Like Celeste.
Celeste. That's crazy. I see it in text. There's
You
so
could
much
just,
stuff.
Like, do like, pss, pss, like, hey, pss, pss, pss. So no, like edit it. So
Edit
that
it. No, I'm not gonna edit it out. We don't edit the pod. I never edit
Jay,
the pod.
I'm sorry you said it. I'm so sorry.
We never edit the pod though, unless there's something like a bathroom break. But we even had a bathroom break here.
Yeah.
I don't like that, like too edited podcast.
See, if I do a pod and I say something that's like,
Hey guys, today. Hey guys,
no,
like
not
that?
Like that. No.
What do you mean, dude?
I mean,
It's a
like that's gonna
pod.
offend people.
Oh, of course. Like you just got to know that as an adult.
But I don't. I say crazy shit, and then I'm like, "Fuck! I probably shouldn't have said that."
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
the whole baby, bad baby thing.
bad baby. She's being a bad baby.
She'd be a bad naughty baby.
No, she's not. She's
Nah, I
not
feel
a
you.
bad
But
baby.
that shit's it's already getting over with.
Oh
like,
my God.
Like canceling
Wait.
and stuff.
FY, like, I don't know if this is, you probably don't want to talk about this, but I just want to bring it up anyways. When I was yesterday.
Is
when
it
I
on
was
the
at work-
docket? Never mind. Go ahead.
When I was at work yesterday, I mean at my old work,
Mm-hmm.
I always say work. Shout out to my old work.
Rosnack, what up?
Also, I think I posted Frankie's first day of work and I got like 4 messages of people asking me, "Are you back to work?" I'm like, no.
Never.
I'm like, maybe
I'm retired.
Maybe my post was misleading. But anyways, no, I'm not back to work. I won't be back to work
Ever.
But when I was there, like you have to wear a mask inside or whatever, and like mine kept dropping because I found like a random one in your
Oh, in the glove box?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so someone told, I think Jen was like, "Oh yeah, we get written up like if we get caught with our mask off, because they get in trouble from like, they have like, I'm assuming like secret shopper type of people."
Mass secret shopper.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel you.
And they're like, "Oh, we get written up." And then I was talking to another one of my old coworkers when I was there.
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh, you guys," because like his mask, he was like, "I'm so tired of them." I'm like, "Oh, but you guys get written up, right?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah. And they watch the cameras, like, because there's cameras everywhere. And he's like, and if we're not wearing them, like, we get in trouble. I'm like, oh, sorry. And I like kept like putting mine up, but it was an old one, so it kept like falling. And I was like, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, you know? And he was like, yeah, but we only have a week left of wearing them. And I was like, really? I know, right? And he's like, yeah. Like Governor Newsom said that like we only have, if you're vaccinated, that you only have to wear it for till June, was it 15th or something? I don't know, whatever. And I'm like, wait, so you guys don't have to, is that we didn't talk about that. Like,
I haven't looked into any of that.
I said the same exact thing. I'm like, you know what? I don't watch the news. I'm so tired of everything. So I don't even know what's going on. Anything on Instagram that has to do with COVID or the rules and regulations, I'm like, I just keep scrolling because I'm so tired.
Yeah, but like when I go into Vons and people don't have their mask on, I'm taking my mask off.
Well, yeah, I think that if you have the vaccine now.
Yeah, but I have it. Whatever.
And that's what he said. And he's like, well, it's like a law. You can't ask someone to prove it.
Yeah, I have it. Whatever. This is my proof. We have it. We have it, so we could go wherever.
So yeah, I don't know. So I didn't know that.
That's so dumb. I'll just like.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was coming up.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just heard in Vegas, but I didn't hear anything
Maybe not even
here.
Probably here. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Whatever. We're still living life and loving life, and we gotta go to the grocery store, put the mask on real quick. It ain't no big deal. Whatever.
I have a friend who hasn't even worn hers the whole time.
No.
And she just goes into stores and they don't say anything.
That's crazy. Like I just don't.
But not in this state.
I just don't want people like even looking at me. You know, just let me do my thing. I don't want to have any like negative interactions or anything. Just
well, you especially, because the second that someone says something to you, you're like,
I know. I'm trying to tame that and not be like that.
Yeah.
Because for what? Like, I don't care, fool. Say whatever you're gonna say. Okay, I gotta go by. Like, what do I have to care for? I gotta go by. Like, that was tight, fool. You win. I gotta go by.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of it? I don't have to show off to anybody, or like, if somebody gets mad, I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, whatever.
Well, you look cute right now.
Thank you, babe.
But like, you're wearing like a cute outfit. I didn't even realize I'm like literally in my pajamas.
Well, I have a bunch of Downstar drip on right now. We can't even talk about them. Can't talk about him, but
he has
this fool. See how she is, guys. Don't worry about it. No, you can't say it yet, but live life. But these hoodies, these are coming out soon. These are the Downstar skate hoodies. The design in the back is pretty dope, but I honestly don't feel like getting up right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, life is good. We've been skating a lot too.
You know what? I didn't even get a what was the other one? Mislead?
I got you. I brought you one, dog.
You did?
Yeah. Missing Youth hoodie, Downstar skate.
I thought because they like you barely had any.
No, I did bring you one.
I was like, I didn't get one.
I did bring you one. I still have one too. Don't even worry about it. I got you. But speaking of that, let's talk about this without talking about it, right? The new thing that's coming up that we just got yesterday, the whole stock of them. Yeah, now it's clicked. All right. So what do you think? You think that's going to be dope?
Yeah.
I know. Me too.
It's going to be sick. I'm excited for that.
Me too.
Side of the brand.
I hope people appreciate it, you know?
Yeah, because I love like it's like a vintage look.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much, but it's like I love the vintage vibes, and it's so like intertwined with both your worlds.
Yeah.
It's just like super cool. I really like it. I'm
good,
excited.
baby. I'm glad.
I'm really
I think that this is where I'm gonna find a lot of joy is in doing like cool stuff.
And I'm really excited and stoked for you that you found like a good friendship with like Jay.
Shout out to Jay. That's my boy, Jay Bone.
I'm really happy because like...
Thank you, baby.
You don't have like a lot of close friends. I mean, you have your friends that you like, you have close friends. You have like TJ, Ryan, you know,
Yeah,
like you have
but it's
some
like
close friends.
everybody that I associate with closely, they all have their own lives.
They
and they're all
have their
busy
own
and
lives.
our worlds aren't interchanged like.
But you and Jay have like a friendship where you guys like talk like literally like almost every day.
Yeah.
And like it's good for you. I think
Thanks,
it's
baby.
really good for you, and I can't wait to have like, you know, a close friend that I have like really similar things with, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like I have a group of friends, of course, that I'm like really close to and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just it's people's loss, you know, like you're like a real dope friend. You're a good person, and just like you would be a good friend to anybody, you know, but it's just like not to just anybody.
Right.
So it's the same thing with me. Like I don't really trip on friends that much because I'm always comfortable with doing my own thing, but it's dope that like to have a friend that I just click with, and you don't have to worry about like any of the other nonsense, you know, like the thing that he's into is the thing that I'm into. So it's kind of like having like Christian and Justice, they're friends, so they skate or whatever, or you have a friend that you play video games with, and
like
you guys
different friends for different
yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that the wave that I'm on right now, the things that I want to be doing is like what he does already. So it's like, hell yeah, we like click up.
Yeah.
And that's why Gabe and I get along too, because we're like on the same wavelength too.
Yeah, I'm really glad that, you know, you have Gabe too.
Yeah, shout out to Gabe, G
guy.
Vision. Make sure you guys follow him. He's killing it over at Downstar. But it's like, yeah, everybody has, and even Nick Jackson, you know, we all have like our idea of what we're trying to accomplish.
I never realized how tall Nick was.
He's tall, huh?
Yeah.
Even speaking of that, like the other day, Nick and we went to go work on a BMW. So it's the new G series, the G80X. So it's like the M3, M4. That's what it's called. So instead of like the F80s, these are the G80s.
Damn. Is that new?
Yeah, it's the big fish grill. I'm a Beamer boy.
I guess I've been out of the game for
a
year.
Because you weren't even there when that fish grill came out.
I was not there when that car came out.
So we finished the kit for that car, and it just came out super crispy. And shout out to Dylan from Street Hunters, because he was the one that let us like use the car. Or he has the car right now. I think they're doing R&D on it. And then Sean from Mashamiro, he's the one. It's his car. So he let us do the kit on it. And so Nick shot it. So it's like, it's dope because I could just tell Nick like, hey, let's go bust this mission real quick. Yeah. And it's fun like that. So it's if we're on the same wavelength, it makes it so much easier to make time and to make it happen.
Yeah,
you know, but if you're not, like TJ and I aren't on the same like wavelength, because he's working all the time, you know, and he's just at his Best Buy and stuff. So even with like prep and Ross, it's hard for us to align.
All right, guys, we got to take a break for our last sponsor, Aeromotive. Piecing together a fuel system for a build can be a difficult task. Luckily, Aeromotive has your back with everything from replacement fuel pumps to fuel systems that will support 3,000 plus horsepower. Aeromotive's engineers have developed a solution for your build regardless of the power level. If you're looking to make a switch over to E85, they have every part that you need to build a system that will be there when you need it the most. Need a custom fuel system for your daily that turn project car? No problem. Maybe you guys want to check out their new line of pumps, the brushless pump line, which is a quieter pump, less heat, and lasts longer than traditional brush motor fuel pumps. And they range from the original A1000 all the way up to 10 gallons per minute. 3,000 horsepower. If anybody has anything like that, please let me know and let me drive it. That would be pretty lit. But probably most people listening are going to take advantage of the Stealth 340. This is Aeromotive's top selling fuel pump, and it fits most factory fuel tanks. and they can handle up to 700 horsepower for EFI systems or 1,000 for a carbureted system. And if you don't know what you need, you could just hit up the customization shop on their website. You go there and say, hey, I have this, I have the new K-Series V8 or what have you, I need 5 million horsepower, I need the line 3 inches wide, whatever you need, just hit them up, man, and they'll get it ready for you. And if you're a pro drifter like Matt Field and you're on the break right now and you said, you know what, you're chilling in the garage with all the babes, all the money, all the sponsors, and you're like, you know what we got to do today, we got to refinish this fuel system, we got to revamp it and everything, you just send it over to Aeromotive and join their rebuild program. You send the stuff over, they'll rebuild it, fix it up for you, slap it back in, and when we get back to reality, you can go drifting and do what you do. But big shout out to Aeromotive. Thank you guys for continuing to support Downtime with Downstar and supporting you guys. If you want to use anything from Aeromotive, just use the code DTWD and you get 10% off. Spend $100, save $10. Take that $10, go buy a coffee, and keep on keeping on like Joe Dierte. Now back to the show.
Yeah, it's different. You guys have a lot of different things going on. You know, like you just had a baby too.
Yeah, facts.
And like, you know, maybe one person has more time than you do, and I obviously like take up a lot of your time.
I mean, it's just that's all we have in this world is time, and it's just like where you want to divide it to. Yeah,
straight up, like when you're at work and then it's already like 5 o'clock, I'm like texting you. This fool has no time to himself because I'm like, when are you coming home? Like, we miss you. We're waiting for you. We're hungry. We're waiting. Like, what do you want to eat? We're just like, and then when he says he's gonna go somewhere, we're like,
But then when I do go, it's like it's a good time because I take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm saying we went to go shoot that car, and then after we went to go skate at Baker.
Well, not that we don't want you to have your time. I love that you have your time because you need your time for your own mental sanity.
Give me my fucking time.
But like even you, if I'm like, oh, I want to do this, you're like, yeah, no problem. Like I'll be home at this time. I'll get the baby and you go. You know. I mean, I don't do that like once in a while. I feel like I did it more like before. I feel like almost.
Yeah, now it's like even easier. You just dip for a few hours.
No, but I mean like I feel like I did more stuff back then. Like I was more willing to be like, okay, I'll leave the baby with you. I think more so because she would take a bottle then, and now I'm like worried that like.
She'll still take a bottle.
I know, babe. But I feel more attached to her as she gets older than when she was younger, which is kind of weird, right?
Because she was naughty then. She was real naughty then.
Dude, I don't even want to leave. She just like.
She's just right now, guys. We're looking at her. She's just posted up.
She's a literal angel, like a freaking angel, who like flew down and was like.
And she just blessed us, guys.
She's so good,
so lit.
Perfect. Like
life is good.
So cute. She's so cute. I think she's gonna get teeth soon.
Yeah, she's just learning. She just learned how to do bubbles. She's doing raspberry.
She drools a lot. She puts her hands in her mouth a lot.
She's dope, guys.
I love her. Freaking cute, dude.
But yeah, that's all we've just been doing is just doing our own thing, and you know, life is good, and it's just your focuses change sometimes. The people you hang around with changes, but it's all good. Everybody's doing their own thing, and as long as you're doing what you want to do,
no hate, all love.
Yeah, it's just do whatever you're gonna do. That's all good. Like, but we're obviously doing whatever we're gonna do, and it's like we like even for your party or anytime we have a barbecue or something, it's kind of like, okay, what do we want this experience to be like? Is this going to be like families and kids and things like that? Or is this going to be like adults? Or, you know, so it's just like we're creating the life that and the experience that we want to have. And we've been down the road so many times where like we weren't considered for things, so it's like it's all good, like there's no hate like, or anything.
You didn't invite me, so I'm not inviting you.
It's not petty like that, but it's like now this is our shit. This is our own path. Like we could do whatever we want to do. We could hang out with whoever we want to hang out with, because like when push comes to shove, it's like we're not anybody's priority besides like
our kids,
and that's it.
Us, yeah.
Like So, but everything's just been good. Like, I've been so happy and just spending more time with you and the kids. And
yeah, I'm so grateful too that like when we had Frank, right, like in the beginning, that you stayed home for a long time. It was like a month straight. You probably went like once a week.
It was probably like once a week
for like a couple hours.
few hours, if that. Yeah, but it's dope because the guys were just handling it, you know. Gabe was handling it, Alex is handling it, you know, and it's just it made me feel comfortable stepping away because I'm like, well, I'm not trying to miss these moments, dude. Like, you know, the whole thing that like about having a business and making money and shit is you're trying to buy like your time back so you don't have to have your time dedicated to other stuff.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that you were home because oh my god, I was just it wasn't like I was, you know, they say like women get like what is it? Postpartum. Yeah. I couldn't think. Postpartum, like I don't feel like I got that. I feel like I got anxious. Like when she cried, like it kills me.
Yeah, that's funny that like when she cries it bothers you a lot. It
bothers me. So you saw tonight like when she was crying because she was so tired tonight, guys, because we went to the mall and she didn't nap. And I was just like, and he's like, here, let me get her. And I'm like, no, like snapping, like, no. And he's like, here, do you want me to try? I'm like, no. Cause
I'm
like,
a good ass husband.
Yes, 100% you are. Like good husband, good dad. And I'm like, no. Just because like I want to be like I want to stop her from crying. Like if you have her and she's crying, like I feel so uneasy. Like I want to be right there. Just like I can't do it if she's crying and you have her. Like it like drives me insane and I can't. Like I would rather be the one. The only reason that when I finally was like, okay, can you grab her? Is because my arm was so tired. Because this girl is like 14 pounds now, you know, like.
She's a big girl.
So, and she wasn't like screaming, crying when you got her. She was just going, you know.
Yeah, and not saying that when she cries it doesn't bother me. Like I'm laughing, but it's like, it is kind of funny because she does like her little. You could tell it's her cry that she's irritated and she's like screaming, and you could tell, and it's like she's not even like really tearing up, and it's
yelling.
Just so funny that that this little person right here is just yelling in my face.
And she controls everything.
But yeah, she's Gucci. Like I'll get her, flip her. I could tell if she likes this position or whatever. She's pat her back.
Funny though, like she'll be like screaming, and then I'm like, okay, maybe she has poop. Let me check, and I'll put her down, and then I'll look at her and be like, why are you crying? Like talk to her, and then she'll start laughing. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, sometimes I'll lay her down and change her diaper or whatever.
She just stops.
And then she'll just stop. And then when I pick her up again, then she'll trip out. So I'll put her down and then go mow the lawn or something. She'll just be chilling.
And she loves to go outside.
Oh, yeah, she does. I always take her to the plants and show her. And
she's
then
so funny, dude. And when we took her to the mall today, she's like laughing and kicking and smiling, and like she has no idea that we're like picking out clothes for her.
Oh yeah, we got her a llama. It was dope.
She's so funny.
But
dude.
everybody's listening like, damn, all they're gonna do for now on is just talk about their baby.
I know.
Shout out to Frankie though, for real. Like that's ever since she's been born. That's been our focus. Like all of our happiness is just like right there.
I'm curious what everybody thinks, like if she looks like me or like you.
Yeah, guys, because we had a few people recently say that she looks like me, but like
relax.
I can't even.
Nobody told you that. They told me that she looks like you. So he's
rewind it. Listen to what I just said, guys.
Like we've had a couple people. No, that's not true. Ew.
My bad, dog.
You literally just blew it straight to my face.
I know. After I did it, I was like,
you're disgusting.
I regretted it.
But yeah, everybody says she looks like me. Mostly everybody.
Yeah.
And then I took her. She's moving.
Oh, dang. She just did a little squeal. I don't know if you guys heard. But yeah, guys.
And then I took her to work yesterday, and there was like 3 people that were like, wow, she really looks like Frank. And I was like, really?
So I don't know, whatever you guys think. Does she look like me or does she look like Ash? In the comments.
I think she looks like me.
Comment down below, fool. But yeah.
I think
we'll see. I mean, everybody looks different when they're a baby. You're not going to know until you're like, she's like 1, and then you'll start seeing.
Yeah.
But she has my dimples, so that's what's up.
She has my colored eyes.
That's what's up.
That's what's most important.
She's in a competition. She's just like Christian. Everything is a fucking competition. I'll say, oh yeah, I saw this movie. Was it better than the other movie? I'm like, what does that even matter? Like, why am... What are you talking about? Dude, everything was it better than that one? Was it better than... You guys are so competitive, babe.
Whatever. We are who we are. Anyways, we're gonna have to end this because
transition king over here.
It's 12:30. The
Live
baby's
life,
tossing
love
and
life.
turning. But I don't think we have anything else to get.
I mean, we could talk about so much stuff, guys. It was good going. Just to...
Frank has like every time he like I'm gonna be on the pod, he'll have like notes, and I'm like,
I'm organized.
Toss that. I don't need no fucking notes.
Guys, does she need notes?
I don't need notes. I'll talk about whatever, however, whenever.
Should we do a pod, guys?
I think we should.
I think this is fun, just to sit down and
just
BS.
He means us too.
Yeah, our own pod.
But this is the thing, babe. Like, you are so fucking crazy. You take everything so serious. Like, your other pod could be like your serious pod.
This one is just what, like bullshit?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that, like,
the naughty baby. What do you mean? Explain.
Naughty mommy.
You know, Ash is one of those people. You know,
it doesn't need to be anything fucking crazy. Like, this fool's like, I have to get a pod. I'm like, it's not. It'll be all right. Like, it'll be okay.
So what are you trying to say? Like,
I'm
no
trying
schedule?
to say that no schedule. Like, if we like maybe once a week, once every other week. Like, okay. Whatever.
You think you could do it?
What?
Guys, do you think that she could do it?
Who? Me or you? You, Mr. Notes. I do everything noteless. Unscripted,
freestyle?
Bitch.
Little
I don't
Tunchi.
need no notes.
Tunchi in the building. Guys, she's so hard until she sees the fucking investigator, and then she's going to flip out. She's going to be appalled. Duffel's like, just say sorry and I'll stop killing your brother. And she's like, I'm not even sorry.
Not sorry. Bye, J-Bone. Not J-Bone's son. J-Bone. J-Nuts.
I'm J-Nuts. I'm not sorry. I didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't go on the light.
But this fool, really, like, she didn't really do nothing wrong.
Just say sorry.
And then how about the end of the movie when she's like this, and then she rethinks it.
Oh, when she was going to honk?
Oh, my God. Prep. God bless your soul.
I know.
So good.
Fish in the brains, dude. If you guys have any movie recommendations, drop them below. I don't think I'm going to watch that Conjuring, though. I was like hyping myself up, but I'm kind of like, I'm chilling on that a little bit. But what about Fast 9? What do you think about that?
Yeah,
I'm down to watch it.
It's tradition. It's like a rite of passage.
It's been guys.
No.
All right, guys. Before
do you guys like that song?
Yeah, honestly? Do you guys like that song? I'm not even gonna say anything about it, but do you guys like that song?
In the comments.
In the YouTube comments,
yeah,
babe,
I'm like, how do people answer back to us? But not everybody listens on YouTube.
How come we family is everything that we have and all that we got? Everything is coming at the last stop.
It's been a long...
Who knew? Who knew when I came to that meet that I would see you parked in your Miata, and I knew that you and our family.
Should we talk about what's it called? You know what? That I've been researching.
Whisper it again. Let me hear whispering. Whisper. I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck have you been researching?
That'll be another hour.
What are you researching?
I really don't want to say it because it's like bad.
Here, just write it on my phone. Write it. Let me see.
Well, now if we talk about it, it's gonna be.
Guys, this will. Yeah, I'm gonna have my own podcast. I don't need notes.
No. I don't
this
know.
Will...
I don't know what kind of. Probably not. I can't transition that. Oh my God.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Is this too negative?
Oh my God.
But yeah, before we go, I want to dedicate this pod to my boy Jeff. Rest in peace.
Oh my God.
Like,
you
4 times she's gonna cry on the pod. 4 times. Rest in peace to my boy Jeff, race car on Instagram. He passed away from he's driving on the freeway. I don't know what happened, but he must have lost control, crashed his car. EK, or it was J Series turbo. It was crispy built. Like, he did a good job. He was a really good builder. Can I tell that story real quick?
Which
of
one?
Like how we met?
Oh my God,
stuff?
yeah.
It's so dope, huh?
So funny.
So I want to write it down, but like to have it in my notes just so I have those memories.
Yeah.
Because I would like to write a book one day, you know?
Yeah.
So it's I'm thinking of the year. I found the year. It was 2017.
Yeah.
Right. So it's 2017, and we went to IBOC in Florida, and like RC was there, Big Mike was there, Ryan Hegner, of course, Crazy Chris was there. That's when I met Crazy Chris.
Wait, when you guys stayed out there was that
17.
when you met him?
Yeah. So we stayed.
That house in?
No, it was in Orlando.
Oh, I thought it was in Jersey for some reason.
No, so we stayed in Orlando, right? Mm-hmm. And then RC and Mike SI, they're like trying to get weed, and I guess RC knew Jeff from Week Fest prior to that in Miami.
RC.
So that's how they met. So RC met Jeff
through who?
That they just met.
Oh wow.
It's because like Jeff was following that car because he was building a car that's very similar to it, right? So anyways, RC invites Jeff over. Jeff comes over with his lady, and we're all chilling in the backyard, and we're just smoking and just having a good time. And he's just a cool ass cat.
Was she pregnant at the time?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
The baby's like, she's like
3
and something. Yeah.
So yeah, I met Jeff right there, and it was dope. And we're just like, oh, have you been to IBOC before, like in SoCal or anything? Or he was talking about how he wanted to go, and he's like, I've never even left Florida before. And we're like, what the hell? That's crazy.
Oh my God. And he stayed at our house.
Watch this. It's so nuts. So,
that's crazy.
So anyways, he's like, I've never even been out of the state. So we're like, oh, that's crazy. So he's leaving home, and then RC's like, he's like, dude, Jeff just texted me a picture of his plane ticket he bought for IBOC, which is like the next weekend, because it was like back-to-back weekends. I remember that one.
Oh my God.
So we're like, oh shit, that's crazy.
In
California, yeah. So he's gonna come out. Is that when he stayed at her house? Yeah.
Oh my God.
So so then fast forward the next week over, Jeff's like, oh yeah, I'm coming in and I'm gonna stay right here, but like the hotel's not until the next day. So he flew in like late at night. It was like 10:30, and he's like, oh, where do you think I should stay at? And I'm just like, oh, I mean, if you want, dude, it's only 45 minutes, an hour away.
Where was he staying?
He didn't have a place.
No, like the next day.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Okay, but it was 45 minutes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But no, where he landed in LAX. So I'm like, dude, what if you just drive?
You're saying it's 45 minutes, an hour from
LAX.
Okay,
so I'm like, dude, you're gonna pay for a hotel to stay there for what, till 11 a.m.? That shit's whack, bro. Come over here and you fucking stay at the pad for free. So he drove the hour, stayed at the pad, and then we just like smoked and chilled and just had like a dope ass time. And it was dope because I just met this dude the weekend before at IBOC, and he comes and stays at the pad, and we just had a good time. And then fast forward to so that was in May. So fast forward to like August. That's when we decided to take the Heavy in the Streets EG to H Day Summer. Yeah. So that's when the guys drive the car out there. That's when you have
all the footage.
Yeah, that's what. If you guys go on YouTube right now, or if you're on our channel right now, if you go back to when the Heavy in the Streets EG was in H Day, there's like a 6-part vlog.
Is this 6 parts?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because it was us driving, or them driving up there and then back and everything. So Jeff's in a lot of those vlogs. So yeah, so we get this house in Princeton, a big house, you know, big driveway, because we're bringing the car from California. We're trailering it out there when we're debuting it.
This is
and
the first
stuff.
time you met Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I was confusing the two.
yeah,
Right, okay.
so I get this pad, right, and Rywire comes out. You know, it's a couple
you
guys.
flew together.
Yeah, Rywire and I flew together. It's a few guys that worked for me before, and we're all just staying in the same place. And then I'm talking to Jeff, and Jeff's already get the bug because he went to IBOC 2 weekends in a row, and he's like, fuck, well, now that I'm traveling, I'm trying to go to H-Day, you know? So he was trying to go, and I was like, bro, just get in on the Airbnb, you know, we'll get you a room, because this place had mad rooms.
Yeah.
So then he comes and stays, and even there's in the YouTube video, it's like the doorbell rings, and it's Jeff.
I remember.
And then you see Jeff. He meets like Rywire, and then our guys that we used to work with, and then that's funny because sidebar after that, like who just posted? Randy posted a video.
Oh my god, I saw that. I was there.
Yeah,
I was there with
so that
you
was
guys.
after our wedding. So
it was
2018.
Like a couple days after our wedding.
Yeah, so it was 2018 IBOC,
God,
and we're in the pool with Jeff.
And I remember that, and then his phone started like
system
glitching
started,
out. I'm
yeah.
like, oh my god, this fucking guy.
So there's
but
a
I
video.
already knew Jeff because he had stayed at our house before. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a video of like Jeff, me, Rywire, RC
In the
water, and and then Jeff's dunking his phone, saying that like it could record underwater, but it was like glitching after.
God.
So saying like he became a really good friend. So
But he was.
let me just finish the story real quick. So we're at the H-Day, and he ends up staying at the pad with us, and we just have a fucking great time, dude. So then at the end of the I want to tell the story.
But
Yeah, bro.
what?
So I'm not gonna say who the person
Yeah,
was.
no, don't.
So then we
No clout here.
yeah. So then we get back to it was like after one of the H days, right? We like one of the days, maybe it was Sunday night. So afterwards we go to Hooters and eat, and then Jeff ended up bringing some guy. And I didn't know the guy, but he was cool. Like we're all eating and we have dinner and stuff like that. And then we go back to the house. Now, I didn't want anybody at the house that we didn't know, or I didn't want nobody to know where we were at, because I didn't want like the car to get jacked, you know?
Wait, you're not gonna say? About Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying the story about Johnny.
Okay.
So yeah, so then
But someone else.
No, I'm
you
not
were
gonna
talking
say
about-
that.
okay,
I
yeah.
want to say it, but I don't want to say the name.
No,
I won't even say it.
yeah.
All right. So, anyways, that's for the book, guys. But so then we get back to the Airbnb, and then
Because I rolled my eyes, but I'm not talking
not
about
about Johnny. Yeah. And fucking Jeff gets out of the car, and the guy that he brought to dinner was there too, and I'm like, oh fuck. Like this fool even talks like a Jersey fool. Like he probably knows everybody out there, and he's freaking. Yeah, I don't know who he is.
And
like,
you told Johnny this, didn't you?
I just told him this the other day. So then we go to the backyard, and we're all just smoking and hanging out. Jeff, and then it turns out the guy was Johnny from CSS Johnny, and I'm like, oh, this fool's cool, but like.
But your car was there.
My car's
you were,
there.
Like,
everybody
sketchy.
knows that we're from out of town, so I was just sketched out. Like I don't know this dude that well, even though he is cool. Like he was just a good talker, you know. And I was just shook. So then Jeff goes into the house, and then I was like, hey, bro, like not to be like, I don't want to be mad or nothing, but like you brought this cat here. I don't even know this cat. Like what if he's dropping like his location and shit? And he's like, oh, he felt so bad.
Poor Jeff.
Because Jeff's just like a stoner, dude. And he's just like, oh, fuck, I just wanted to have a good time. Yeah. And then it's like, it turns out to be CSS Johnny. And
he's like
that's how I
good
met
friends.
him. Yeah. So it's like, I wouldn't even think about like how I met Johnny. That's how long I felt like how good I know him. You know, we went on trips together and stuff, and it's just like, it's crazy because that weekend too, that Princeton weekend, we ended up going to, we met with Kev.
Yeah. That's how you met Kev?
Yeah. Rearwood. No, that's how Jeff met Kev.
That's crazy.
Because we met with Kev at, in New York, him and his lady, Steph. And, at the time, like they met us down there, and that's when they got to meet, and then they clicked up because like Jeff was just a cool ass cat, you know, and that's how he hooked up with Johnny. Like, he's just a cool ass cat.
He was.
And
just always like happy, having a good time.
Good time, just like living life. I know that, like, even to the moment that he passed away, he was living life. You know, it's just that was just the guy. He never had like a mad face on or nothing.
Never.
You know? He was just always having a good time.
Always smiling, always having a good time.
Yeah, when we went to New York that time, you know, think of this cat. He never even left Florida, and now he's in fucking Times Square, New York City. Like, he was putting it down too. He was putting all the slaps up and stuff. He was just having the blast, dude. And I just like, I love that, you know, just seeing that in people. And it's you know, sometimes I wish that like I was who I am now back then, so I could like appreciate these moments a lot more, you know. But it's just, I appreciate the growth no matter. Like, it would have been dope if it would have happened earlier, you know. But it's cool that it was just it's crazy, like, just those opportunities that you take, like what they can turn into. Because I didn't even have to like kick it with Jeff and RC. You know, when they were chilling, I could be like, "Oh, RC's here with his buddy. Like, I'm gonna go chill over here or something." You know. Yeah. But if I didn't do that, I would have never met him, and so many other stars wouldn't have aligned. So that's why I always just try to, like, you know, make that happen. You know, whatever the interaction or whatever it is.
Poor
but
Jeff.
yeah, man, I feel bad. Like, he was a good guy, and he was just dedicated to what he did, and he was a good father. He would always talk about his daughter, and he was just a good person. And yeah, man, rest in peace, brother. Is great memories.
Yeah.
Because you know, like you say, I'm always busy. I've always been busy. So it's like when I go to these trips, that very small window is like my vacation time, besides the vacations that we spend together. So it's like on those memorable times, there's so many people that I've spent those times with. Yeah. Like, you know, like Rywire. Like, I don't kick it with Rywire on the, like, often, but when we do,
but it's for like a lot.
Vacation together, go to Japan and shit. So it's like those memories are still much more significant. You know,
I feel like you guys have traveled, you and Ryan have traveled together more than me and you.
Probably, because we went to Japan 4 times already, and then other trips too. And it's funny, I was even talking about Ryan, like when I first met Ryan, like first interaction was like a beef on a forum.
You and Ryan?
Me and Ryan. This was like probably 2008.
Like against each other?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I swear to God. And then we were like going at it in the comments. I swear. And then like I've
never heard this.
Yeah, I ended up messaging him. I was like, "Yo, bro, I look up to you. Like, my bad if it came off wrong." He's like, "Oh, it's all good." And then I ended up meeting him in person, and then but I don't even know how it happened where we just like clicked up like super close. And then he was
at our wedding.
And then he's at our wedding. But Ryan's the kind of guy, like, he'll take the opportunity sometimes. He'll be like, "Oh, fuck it, yeah, let's go do whatever." So
I feel like Ryan is really if he doesn't like you, like he's you know it.
Yeah, you'll know it.
He's not like one that's just like to be friends with everyone.
Yeah, he doesn't have time to bullshit anything, and he'll make it known, like, you know, and that's dope. And that's one thing that I love about Ryan and about you too, is like you don't take no bullshit. Like, you're just straight up. You'll tell like when it's even something that I don't want to hear. You'll say it, which is dope. I won't
tell you in front of people, but I'll be on the side like, "Babe,
fall back."
Yeah, I just gotta do the look like.
But yeah, it's life has been dope, man.
You always say that.
It has been.
I know, but you always say that when we're ending our podcast.
Okay, what do you want me to say? Life sucks. Our baby's naughty. She's naughty. Look at her posted up, and like her parents are talking about her.
But you always say like life's dope. Man.
I know. I always
you always.
There's so many things.
I'm not saying it's bad.
I know,
God
but trip out.
I'm just saying, I
just smacked your boob. My bad.
You always say
Edit.
that.
But trip out on this. There's so many things that I say, and I'm like, damn. I hope I wish I didn't say them, but it's just, it is what it is.
Edit it out.
I don't want to edit out.
Well, if you don't like it that much, you can.
Ooh, I can't wait till you edit your own pod, dude. You want to be editing?
I'm not gonna edit anything. You edit. If I don't like something that I said, you're gonna edit it out. You're gonna work for me.
She's so tough, guys. Look at her.
You're working.
Look at her, guys.
Look
at her, guys. Look at her. I work
because
for you.
when my pod is more popping than your pod,
it could be.
What do you mean it could? It will be.
This fool. You're funny, babe.
Why?
I love you.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I think so. You're fucking annoying, dude.
I have to go to the bathroom yet, and I'm kind of hungry.
I know. What are we gonna eat?
I just ate ceviche.
PB&J, maybe.
Damn, that sounds good.
That sounds
Can
pretty
you make
fire.
me a PB&J?
I got you, bro. Don't worry
Thanks,
about it.
babe.
Say some good shit about me.
He's a great dad.
Thank you, baby.
Decent husband. Great dad.
Decent? Oh, my God.
Amazing dad.
You can't say that. That's fucked up.
He's an okay husband.
That's fucked up, babe.
Shut the fuck up. I literally say how good of a husband you are all the time.
But right now,
say
you
something
have to
good
say
about
it.
me.
You're
God.
a dope-ass wife. The best mom ever.
Whatever.
Look at this fool. I love you, baby.
Love you, babe.
That sure's hard.
I know. I don't think I've ever worn it because it
I
smells
like
like our
that
old
color.
house. That's why I said, did we know Jay in our old house? Because I'm like, this smells like our old house.
Yeah, we did, because that was
Dude,
like when we got the first
old
care
house,
package.
Yeah, our old house. That's why I asked you. Our old house had such a distinct smell to it.
Yeah.
It
Dunes.
really did.
Shout out to Dunes. That was so dope.
You know what? The fucking Dunes was.
We had good
such a
memories
vibe.
there.
Dude, that house was so lit. It was a little apartment. No, was it an apartment? A townhouse.
Townhouse or something.
Whatever. Condo, whatever. What's the difference between
My
a
neck
condo or a
hurts.
townhouse?
I don't know.
It was one of those, and it was so lit. It was small. It was 3-bedroom, 2 stories. But that shit got lit. All the time.
We had last 4th of July. That shit was super lit.
I think that was the last party we had. Yeah, because I was pregnant there and no one knew except for I think my sister and T.
Yeah.
And no, my brother didn't even know.
That's crazy. So much shit's happened in 1 year. But
Yeah.
it's good though. Life is good.
Yeah. But you know what? What?
I said life is good. And yeah. Fuck it. It's always going to be good no matter what. Like nobody can make us happy or sad but just us. So the fuck, come in, come out. I don't give a fuck.
Next
Live
pod,
life, love life.
Next pod, we'll talk about the drama. We'll save that for.
Yeah, don't ever think that we don't have Siesta Keys drama. You gotta wait till next season. You gotta wait for the book.
Damn, Siesta Key's such a great show.
The book. This is like RN colors.
Why?
Like the
Like
smocks.
smocks?
This is the color that they use.
Dude, I've been sitting like this the whole pod. If I don't like it, you're
I'm not gonna be able to
posting on
edit your
YouTube.
scoliosis, bro.
I said you're not gonna post the video on.
I am
YouTube.
gonna. I'll put the blur over it. I'll put a whole
Okay.
blur. I could do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that, but I could do
If
it.
I say,
This fool.
all right,
My
we're
neck
gonna
hurts.
eat-
I don't even know why.
If anybody could guess this sound, I'll send you a tea.
You're so stupid. But
But not
anyways,
on
we
this
got a
video.
drop coming out this later this month. It's gonna be so lit. I can't wait, guys.
Me too.
It's gonna be freaking dope, huh?
Yep.
We're gonna live life and we're gonna love life and live life again.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the
Oh,
pod.
let me hold up. I gotta take it out with the same song.
No, a better song. Not the same song. A better song, please. Let's see his choice of a better song.
Okay, ready? It's because you're like too young, so you don't even know these things. Ready? All right, so
All right,
let's start
old
to take
man.
it out. Take us out, bro.
That's better.
Kid Ash in the building. Frank and Ashley show. What's good, yo?
What?
Frank and Ashley show.
Are we bringing that name back?
We should, dude.
We should.
We're having a house party 4th of July.
All right, guys. Episode 275.
It's not even 275.
225.
225.
We
We off
out.
this piece like a tampon.
Don't say tampon.
Uh,
That's disgusting. Don't say tampon.
Look at the Soundtrack.
Damn, my ears are sweating.
Can't Hardly Wait soundtrack. When I hear that song, I don't think
Yeah.
Can't Hardly Wait. Like, why did they have the rights
That's
to
in
it?
that movie?
I have no idea. I think my parents all drunk as fuck
Yeah.
listening to that song.
You should keep that part in.
Flashlight. Comment if your parents were all fucked up to listening to Flashlight and Atomic Dog.